Check it out, look at that. Hell yeah. Look, there's antifreeze. Because that's what was in it. That's all antifreeze right there. Oh god, that smells so bad. So what that is antifreeze, is what that is. Why is there antifreeze in my water tank? That's because during winter, you need to put antifreeze in there if you're gonna be keeping this RV stored and not using it so that the pipes don't freeze. The previous owner had winterized it already and had not used it last winter, so it's still winterized. So I'm having to flush all of that out for about 10 minutes or so, and then it should be safe to shower with. Now the water heater though, I gotta let that run for about 15 minutes and then see if we get any hot water. Would be really cool if we do. In fact, I could just turn that on right now, but we do need propane for that. That's the only thing. I can use what little propane is left, right? I have no clue what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna flip on the water heater. I opened the propane, so we should be good after about 15 minutes. We should get some hot water. I don't know if the generator is needed for the water heater. I don't think it would be because it's propane, right? We'll see. Yeah, no, this water pump is not designed to handle all 3 faucets running at once. It is not gonna provide the pressure that we need. But they're working though. The shower's the most important one. Still going. Let them all run for like 10 minutes to get the antifreeze out. Okay, they've all been running for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna turn them all off, and I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes to see if I get some hot water, you know what I mean? It's been 15 minutes. Oh, I really hope that the hot water works. That would be really annoying if it does not. Okay. There's my, oh god. I don't even know what just came out of that, but it's more antifreeze, it looks like. See, I just need to know if it's hot. What's coming out of there is cold right now. Still cold. Still cold. Yeah, we're still cold. I may need the generator to be on to run the water heater, or maybe I just need more propane. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it with the generator on and see what happens. The generator is on. Let's try water heater here. If this does not work, I'll be taking a cold shower today, guys. But I will take a shower somehow. So I know for a fact we have propane because I got propane running. So hopefully that means that we'll be good. But we'll see. Who the hell knows, man? So something I just noticed is that there is a light that says pump on, right? But there's also one that says WH pilot, as in water heater pilot. I need to figure out how to make that happen, and I don't even know where that is. Okay, so the sun has gone down. I'm gonna try practicing driving at night a little bit. I got a Love's gas station before Las Vegas that I could stop at and not have to drive through the city at night. But it all depends on how I handle it at night. If it's too scary for me, I'll stop. If it's not, then maybe I'll keep going. It all depends on how I feel. So I could not get the water heater to work, but I think I just need to light the pilot somehow. I'll figure that out later. I'll figure it out later. But I need to head out of here if I'm gonna do it. So let's go. So what it's looking like, look at my tiny RV. It looks so small compared to the semi-trucks. The only reason I'm parking here is just because there's no real place to park it over there. Otherwise I would. You don't want to take up a semi-truck spot, but all I need to do is just back this out and then head that way. I think I can do it. I don't like going in reverse in this thing because I can't see behind me, but you know, we'll see. We won't see because I can't see behind me, but I'll either hit something or I won't, so. So I did some research. It turns out under my sink, there's a water heater bypass handle that is on, and I need to flip that. God damn it. If it's that easy, that would be amazing. So I'm gonna just kind of turn that here. Like that. Theoretically speaking, that should be good. They say to run the hot water as well so we can get it running and pumping through the hot water heater, even though the heater's not on, to just run it a little bit. So let's do that. That should be enough, right? It's a 6-gallon tank. I think that's fine, probably. Now that I've figured that out, I'm also basically out of propane, so I can try it. See what happens. So let's just turn on the water heater, see what happens. I definitely heard something there. Do you hear it? Yeah, the generator's not even on and it's working. Make sure we got water in there, right? Do you hear that? It's definitely on. And the water is still cold. It could just be that I'm out of propane. This just in. It sounds like water's trying to come out here. I got the water pump going, but there's no water just yet. Everything I've said says to leave it on and wait till water is flowing continuously, and then your tank is full and you can start the actual heating process. Let's see if we That's what the problem is. I'm out of water. So today's been a lovely day. I paid $10 for water. I filled up water, a huge amount, and I guess I've used it all. Somehow I've used it all. But I think I figured out how to use the hot water heater. I don't know for sure. And I need more propane in order to actually test it. So I need water and propane. Still, even though I got water today, I need more water. And I need propane. Getting the propane has been impossible. Everywhere I've gone, they've not been able to work with my vehicle. I may have to take matters into my own hands with that one, you know what I mean? And on top of that, my video got demonetized that I made today, you know, so rather than being able to relax and enjoy my night, I get to make like 12 different versions of that video and hope that one of them gets monetized. That's what I get to do tonight. Instead of hanging out and relaxing after a long day, I just get to do more work. That's what YouTube's all about. For dinner, more pumpkin bread. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. See, I could go into Love's and get some food, but like, that costs money. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to see if they have propane, and if they do, I'll buy propane if they can fill my tank. If not, I'll buy a coffee or something in the morning. I really wanted to take a shower today, guys. I was very excited. Even if I had to do a cold shower, but I did not realize that I had used an entire tank today. That's actually a really bad sign because I was hoping to last a week without having to fill up my fresh water tank. And the water that I used today was barely enough for like one shower, right? I don't know, man. So I just wanted to show you this. I didn't even realize that this was film worthy till I thought about it. I'm transferring data from my camera to a hard drive right now, and how I'm doing that is with my phone, because the goal of RV lifestyle is to like save money, and when you run the generator you're constantly spending money running it, so you want to try to do as many things without it. So I got a battery bank that is having power come to this lovely thing right here, this powering this whole thing, which is charging the phone while powering everything else as well. I got a USB to SD card adapter for my camera SD card, and that's being transferred into the hard drive as well. All running off a portable battery that charges while I drive. I think what I'm gonna do is get like 10 of these, and just for like 2 hours a day, charge them all, and that's all I have to run the generator for. And then if I could power all my devices off of USB, that's the goal. And that's part of the reason why these videos are in 1080p rather than 4K, because I may be able to edit them on my phone. That would help me out a lot versus having to edit on a computer that needs the generator, you know what I mean? That's also why I got the Quest 2 for VR instead of the Valve Index. It's standalone, you don't even need a computer, but you can use it with a computer as well. I love playing Skyrim on it with my computer, but if I don't want to run the generator, I can still use VR chat and everything. So this is running completely off-grid, basically, which is very cool, I think. So something cool I learned about this RV, it has this ugly as hell curtain, but it blocks the top, and then there's this one that wraps around where the driver's seat is, all the way around. It's just there's a little gap, and I probably did it wrong, but I'll figure that out at some point in the future. I don't even have to leave my vehicle or put that windshield cover on. And we got the whole thing basically private now, which is good. So I just had an idea. I removed my table and I put it on the bed, right? It's very easy to remove it and put it back. But now I have this whole area to play VR. I won't be able to walk around, but I can swing my arms in every direction and hit nothing if I am standing right here, which I didn't have before. My only other option was going to be to remove the bed, because this is where I would stand before, but like, you know, obviously I would hit the bed or I would hit this wall or something, but this gives me so much more room. As long as I just don't walk around, as long as I just stand and don't move, I can wave my arms and interact with things and not hit anything, which is good. I just can't walk around, unfortunately. That's why I want to remove the bed though, because that'd be really cool. Oh! That's a problem. The hell did I hit? I was really getting into it, man. Maybe there is one problem. Is it the ceiling height? I can't just go all the way up. I gotta keep that in mind. Who says you can't have VR in an RV, right? It's a VRV. And see, if I really want to get crazy, I can remove the bed back there. And you could even have PC VR with tracking base stations and all that stuff. You don't need it with the Quest, but I could fire up the generator, power my laptop, and play Skyrim VR or whatever. That's what I do. Just because you're in an RV doesn't mean you can't have all the luxuries of regular life, you know what I mean? Well, I was gonna stay up tonight and work on different versions of the video to get one that's monetized. That shouldn't even be something I have to waste my entire night with anyway, but I'm too freaking tired. I'm like exhausted. It's been a good day. We played VR in the RV. I got water. I know that water works, and I think that I figured out how hot water works. We'll find out tomorrow. It's a learning process. The journey is what's fun, you know what I mean? But I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go to sleep right now while while those files are transferring on my phone. I could just put that off to the side, set an alarm while that's happening. It'll continue, doesn't even need to worry about anything. It'll just continue on its own. I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow. I'm gonna get to work tomorrow. My plan is to get through Las Vegas tomorrow at minimum. That's like a 30-minute drive. It's nothing. That's all that I really care to actually drive tomorrow. I want to just get work done tomorrow is my plan, so we'll see what happens. And I also want to take a shower. Good night. What's really nice about not having the generator running or anything is that preparation to go to sleep is very, very simple and easy. I love these little lights next to my bed. There's one on the other side also. I just don't have it on. I'd say today was a learning experience. Definitely learned some things, but at least I know that I can take a cold shower at minimum, if not a warm shower as well. We'll find out tomorrow. I'll see you all then. Good night.